Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
And I like to think that I got it down right this time. This was like the fourth try. I've been trying the last 7 minutes. I'm already late as it is. Anyways, finally, we are going to have a conversation with someone that knows what they're doing when it comes down to stocks. Stocks is what I've gotten into and what I enjoy talking about it, but I just don't know enough people that want to talk about stocks and stuff like that. But we finally found somebody that is willing to have that conversation with us. We are going to invite the gentleman. Let me get this set up. I know I should have had this set up, but I was struggling with trying to get this right, and I couldn't do it. I almost did not have it ready on time, but I mean, I'm not on time as it is. And then the gentleman that's willing to share his knowledge about investing, Seth Owens, that's his name. I'm bad at this. I apologize, Seth. I apologize for being rude and not knowing your name ahead of time. And that is my fault, and I will get better at it. I have to throw that out there because I don't want to seem like an asshole because I didn't remember the gentleman's name, even though I'm the one that reached out to him to talk, and I just find it rude to be that way. Anyways, on a little side note on the side, I did not post Monday. I was setting up, as you can see if you're watching on YouTube, as you can see, we have a whole new setup. It was recommended to us to get a backdrop, so I did, and a little change of room, a little change of setting does help everybody. Anyways, I'm almost here. And I sent them the link. Well, we'll wait for a response. Assuming that I got the timing correct. What, right? Timing in it's 3 hours ahead. Florida is 3 hours ahead of California. At least that's what Google told me. I don't know where Google gets its information from, but you know what? I was going to bring something up today. I was thinking about how Google Maps and is it Apple Maps? What is it? Anybody know? Apple Maps sucks. I had my first and only experience that I will ever have following the map on a Apple phone. I said it once. I will say it again. I think Apple iPhones are for communists. And that's all right if you are. There's nothing wrong with it. I just choose, well, they're both made in that place where they're made, right? Where all electronics are made. So I don't know what even that means. Anyways, that's not what we're saying. Now, for the longest, so I've been into stocks for about a year plus. I started trading because of the pandemic and because I thought it was a good opportunity for me to better thyself, because thyself always has to get better. If thy not gets better, thee will fail. And I've talked about it before, and I just think I bought Dogecoin. It's looking good. The growth is looking good. It's nowhere near as any other of those coins are. Now, what is it with all these coins that came out, and what is it with the She coin? Was it the She coin, the one that said "fuck everybody, we took your money"? Wow. Anyways, those individuals do not deserve to walk among us because they scammed everybody. I don't know if they do or they don't. Anyways, I was just a little thought out there. Whatever happened to whatever the hell, the She coin. But now, without further ado, I will present to you Seth Owens. He will share a little of his knowledge with us, and we'll see how he's doing and how he does what he does. And maybe we can get a little information and a little more of what he does, because what he does, it seems to be working for him. There you go. So Seth, right? Hey. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Let us know who you are, what you do, and all that good jazz that you want to share.
All right. I'm Seth Owens. I am 17 years old. I live in Florida. I just started TikTok about 4 months ago and striving, aspiring entrepreneur. But all the good stuff. What about yourself? I don't really know you too well.
All right. So I started podcasting about a year ago. And no, more than a year ago. That was December 2019. That's when I started. And, you know, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, and I was like, that might be something I could do. And I started it because it was only audio. I didn't want to put my face on it, but all the information that I was reading about how to make it happen, how to make it work, everybody goes to video. Like, you have to do video. So I was like, all right, I'll do the video. It doesn't matter. I didn't really want to do the video. I just wanted to do the audio, but I'm looking to succeed. So here we are. I'm finally doing video, and we're doing the Zoom call now. Awesome. But I dove into the stock market last year a little bit. Yeah. And I'd like to think I was very successful. I'm 31 years old, by the way, this year. Okay. Yes. And I started trading. I looked into the oil, the penny stocks, and that's why I started trading. I actually put my money in Workhorse. I don't know if you know what.
Yes, I did too. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I bought it when it was like nine something, and I sold when it was like 18 something. I couldn't give you the exact numbers, but it was around more or less around there. So I made a good profit out of that one. Yeah. But my total profit was, with $300, I'd made $600.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's when I realized, I was like, whoa, if I do this full time, I could probably be successful. So I decided my friend came up to me and he told me about Forex.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'm in. I want to learn. But I don't want to do any of the bring people in and any of the, what do they call it? The passive income.
Yeah, the pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. I made it clear to him from the beginning, but he was like, oh, yeah, you'll get to learn all this out. But when time went on and I was in the first month, it's when I started realizing that it was like, I'm not even getting the help that I was promised.
Yeah, I don't do Forex. So, for that reason.
But I'm glad I dove into it though, because I learned a lot more. Yeah. And that's how I learned about Dogecoin. So I bought Dogecoin. I bought $20 worth of Dogecoin before it was even a cent.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And did you forget about it, or?
No. I didn't forget about it. I kept watching it. You know, I saw it go down, and I was like, nothing's gonna happen with this. And then I saw when it got to like 60 something cents. Yeah. I was like, damn it! I should have taken some profit out. But I did it, and I'm still holding on to it. And pretty much everything I made, everything that's on my Dogecoin is all profit. So.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad I did that. Well, enough about me. So this was supposed to be about you, right? And so tell me, how did you get into this? Like, because you seem to know exactly what you're doing. You know what websites to go look at and find the information and put it to use. Go ahead.
I started like about 2 years ago, 2.5. I definitely got serious whenever COVID started, like many others. It's not like I'm the only one that got serious during COVID.
Right.
I was with my uncle, who was also my mentor, and me and him just started like gearing out, trying to figure out how we can make money through the stocks. Like he had a buttload of money, I had some saved up, and I was like, I feel like I could do this. Like I see other people doing it. It looks legit. I feel like I'm pretty good at picking out things. And I started off by buying what was it? I think it was Expa, which was very popular. And then I lost like 20% in like the first month, and I was like pretty down about it. I was like, this is stupid. But then I started to get serious about it because I started making like $100 a day off of just stocks, and I bought a computer, a professional computer. I started like getting in calls with people that knew a lot more than me. I started like getting friends with like these. There was this like Indian group that like they're extremely smart at like stocks and all, and I was like, wow. And they were getting like 40 to 50% days every single day and consistently. And my uncle was just friends with them, and I just hopped in, I guess. And I started like seeing what strategies they used. I started making my own strategies. Uh, One of the two strategies I use is the MACD indicator and the RSI. Okay. It's very profitable. Not People like to use it for probably the 5 minute interval, but that's like more for day trading. Okay. I use the day to day, which is more like a swing trade because in my personal account I don't have $25,000 in there, so I can't, and I also don't want to get taxed like super heavily. Right. So I don't really swing trade as much. So I hold for long term. Currently in Coca-Cola, I've had that since 3 years ago. Nice. Bought more whenever COVID happened, so it's up like 200% since I bought it. I'm in, where am I in? For this week, I'm in AMC, which I sold, but that I bought that this morning and sold. What else am I in? I'm in Zentek, and I'm also in an ADHD company. And okay. I just believe in ADHD companies because I have a lot of friends that have that take 5 amps, and there's I guess the company that made 5 amps is making their new medicine or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, well, it looks good. I like this company. They have good sales, and I base it from there. Awesome. But yeah, I also started reading a bunch of books. So
you know yeah. What? The reading is what changes everything.
Yes, I think, sure.
Because once I started actually getting into the books, I mean, as of today, I'm not reading right now. I'm not reading it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not. I've become lazy. That's what you call it. Yeah. But I'm still pushing towards the other things that I'm working on. But I know I should be reading. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. What kind of books did you read? I was reading The Richest Man of Babylon. I read that one. I read the one everybody's read with Robert. I forgot the name. Robert Kiyosaki, isn't it? Actually.
Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yes, that one.
Or Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill.
Yes, that one. And I've read a couple more. I read one about podcasts, which is a podcast launching by John Lee Dumas, and then the four agreements.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yes, that one I have not finished it. That's the one I stopped on, and I need to get back on it. But as far as, like I said, when I started reading the books, it's when I noticed the change in my mindset. I was more open into trying things, because my family, a little bit about my family, most of my family is just warehouse jobs, and that's it. That's where I grew up with. So I had no role models that were into like the business into the financial. What's the stock market? That's considered financial, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't have anybody to model that was into stock trading or anything like that. So everything I've learned, it's just been from when I got into Forex a little bit. That's what I learned a little bit. That's where I learned most of it, I guess. And the little bit that I learned on my own is just being research online. Yeah. But when you get online, it's when you start seeing things. But the hardest thing about, I think, finding stuff, the information when you don't know where to get it from, it's knowing what the information's right. And
Yeah, yeah.
fortunately for me, I'd like to think I was successful because I made some money off of it last year. It wasn't like a big amount of money, but I made some money, and then that's what made me believe, like, okay, you could do this. Like, this is doable. This is possible to make money out of nothing.
Yeah, I would definitely say for crypto, there's a lot of good stuff out there. Probably one of my favorites right now is definitely Cardano, by far.
I have not heard of that one.
It's called ADA or Cardano.
Oh, that's the one you were saying right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite by far. It's it's the Ethereum counter. Like they compete because Cardano is like economically favored because it doesn't use energy and uses non-renewable sources and stuff like that. So they're not like,
oh, okay.
Ethereum's like coming out of date, and so is Bitcoin. 100%.
You think those are gonna fall, those two?
I feel like definitely. I Bitcoin won't see pretty highs for a while. I feel like only because with people realizing that it's not like good, and especially with like Biden being our president and everything. Like, oh, sorry. With Biden being our president, like he cares about like the health of the economy or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like Bitcoin or Ethereum will continue like with their highs. But like economically favored ones are like ADA, which is Ethereum competitor. I'd say Tron. Tron's another really good one. TRX. I don't know, but the other ones there's some other good ones, but they're smaller microcap ones. But yeah, I would definitely say Cardano is by far favorite. I put all my money in Cardano.
I noticed you didn't say Dogecoin when you said one of those good ones.
No, I don't.
You don't think it's good?
Kind of no, I don't like it. I'm not like a speculative investor. If like I'm gonna invest in something, I know it's like gonna happen. Like,
see, that's how much I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I'm just going off of the information I get online.
Yeah.
And to me, the way Dogecoin's been doing it seems like, oh, this is possible.
Yeah.
But
like, if you were to, okay, so if I have to put it this way, in 50 years, if you put $1,000 into Doge, it would increase to 1.01 cent.
That's not much.
Because if you held it at the same constant rate it's going right now, it would be worth 0.01 cents because it's an infinite supply of crypto. Oh, and that means that there's as much people can have it, and the value does not go up; it goes down, just like the dollar value.
What about it? What do you think of NFT? Well, before we get into that part, okay. Go ahead.
No, I love NFTs. Love it. I'm actually doing another call this week with I don't know if you've heard. I think it's called Decentraland. It's the game that Epic Games and all of them are making. It's like a NFT game, and it's like Red Dead Redemption kind of. It's a RPG game.
I've heard. Now that you say all that, I think I've heard of it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a $21 million project and everything. Like this has been a dream to like be a part of their group, and I just finally received an offer from them, so I'm really excited to work with them. But yeah, that's
nice. See,
I love NFTs.
That's one of the things that I like about content creators, because there's a lot of things like I would like to do, and like you said, like if you would like what you've been offered to do right with the NFT, you wouldn't have this opportunity if you wouldn't have done what you're doing.
Yeah. Wait, what's holding you back from doing stuff like that?
Oh, nothing's holding me back now. I mean, I started already. I'm just trying to figure it out as I'm going, and now I'm just doing it. But what I'm trying to find out is the ins and out of NFT, because I don't know anything about it. I just hear it's digital art, but I don't understand what that means.
Well, if I were to put it this way, one of the things that like business owners have is like business owners will buy art at extremely high prices because they can buy the art for really high, and then they can use that as a tax deduction, and then they can sell the art and then get taxed on the art that they sell, so it's way lower.
Right. I
So that's why
understand that.
business owners buy and sell art for extremely like crazy art, like this looks stupid, but then it's like extremely high price tag, and they'll buy it and they'll whatever.
Like
But like now everyone can do that, because I don't know if it'll be like a tax write-off, but it could be. And pretty much anyone can get that, because it's just, you don't have to go anywhere, you just do it on your phone.
Well, most of the video games are already done that way, right? Fortnite, all of them. When you buy the skins for Fortnite, that's kind of like an NFT,
that's basically
correct?
what it would be, but it would have actual real world value.
What would it stop anybody from making a copy of it? Like just
well, that's why for NFTs, just like Bitcoin, it has like, you can't the transactions are verified by like about 6 people, so like you can't like, you know, the Bitcoin sorry, I'm losing train of thought, like the Bitcoin how they verify if it's like real or not. They do that transaction about 6 times. That's why people mine Bitcoin. Is because they get paid for basically making the actual price by doing like different tasks with their computers, like solving algorithms and stuff like that. But the computer will also verify transactions to see if they're real or not. That's basically what will happen like with NFTs, is that like no one can copy it, because it's a certain like number, and it can't be copied. It can be like mimicked, but it can't be copied. Like the value of it can't be copied.
so the original will always hold its value.
Yeah. And like you can't make another copy of it, because it can be mimicked and changed, but it can't be copied at all.
Right.
Unless there's like some huge Russian breaking into the crypto system or something, then I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say, because all the information is encrypted in there, right? That's what makes it difficult. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's on the blockchain. That's what I was trying to think.
Sorry. Oh, that's the word, blockchain. See,
yeah, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, there you go. You found it. What app do you use to trade?
I use TD Ameritrade. But I also have been starting to use Webull for options, because to be honest, they just updated everything and it looks so much better. Like you could literally like chart plans and everything like on your phone. Like that's crazy. Like never would have thought I could put indicators on my phone. Yeah. So like I can be on the go and just trade on my phone. But before I would use TD Ameritrade, it's just easy, very simple for people, and pretty much anyone can use it. And like there's no fees or at all. Robinhood's way out of date, and there's a lot of wrong things with them right now.
I'm way too deep with Robinhood. How do I get out?
Yeah, that's the thing, is if you get out, you get taxed. You get Robinhood takes like 16% of your money plus whatever you get taxed out of your profits.
16%. See, that's exactly how much I don't know. I should have read the terms and conditions, but
that's also why I don't like it. Because all my friends are like, "Oh, I love Robinhood." I was like, "Wait until you take out your money. You have to take out 16% plus tax."
Damn, I didn't even think about that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but that's why I downloaded Webull. I went with Webull too. I just downloaded. My money just went through, but I haven't done anything with it yet. But now I'm thinking, how do I do it to get my money out of there? So you're saying that there's no other way other than paying that 16%, 13%.
I'm not. That's what it was about 4 months ago. I'm not sure now.
It's more or less.
Yeah, it's probably less now, because they've been so like sued many times and they need to get their customers back. But I mean, they are making an IPO pretty soon, so that's exciting.
Who Robinhood?
Yeah, I'm definitely investing into them. They have great sales.
Oh, okay. So when you trade options on because when you trade options, you're trading. Oh, the options are the calls, right? The one where you buy the bunch of calls at once.
Puts. A call is like if you're saying that the stock's going to go up. A put is saying that the stock's going to go down.
How does that?
And you can make money from the stock going down.
But you get that money right away into your account, or how does that work? Or is it because you're holding?
For a contract, there's like an expiration date, so you have to hold it for a certain time, and until it expires. So like, let's say I were to make a contract for this week. If it expired by the end of the week, then it would sell at the price that I bought, like at the mid price, which is not that great, and you probably would lose money. But on the flip side, if it goes up in that week, then you'll make higher than if you put a contract for the month.
Okay.
Because like the Greeks are higher.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's definitely the. I just don't understand how money comes out of puts. That's the most confusing part.
So you said your uncle's the one that got you into trading, right?
Yeah, we both kind of did it at the same time. My uncle's like my mentor. He uh, he owns some of the bars down in Tallahassee.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah, he's a big businessman,
Yeah. So yeah. So but
and he's really
stocks.
young.
Yeah. Oh, how old is he?
26, 27.
Damn.
Yeah, he's really
Damn.
young.
See, he's way ahead of the game. At 26, 27, I
Yeah,
was just figuring it out. I was just
I'm pretty sure he's a multimillionaire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. That sounds like he is. But
Yeah.
before you guys got into it, he wasn't trading at all. It was just you two dove into
No.
it.
Yep. We were like, all right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna call each other out on stocks and ticks and stuff like that, and we'll learn together. And that's just what happened. We made a lot.
Mm.
Well, he made obviously more money because he had more money in, but
Yeah. Obviously,
yeah,
the more you
it
put
was a
in,
lot of fun.
yes, the more you put in, the more you get out of it, right?
Yeah, I had a really good year last year. I was up 296% for the year,
Nice. See,
which
are you
yeah,
good at math?
yes.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's why you go off a percentage. I go off of like $200, $300 because I suck
Oh,
at math. That's why I was like, right now you gave me a percentage, and I was like, huh, maybe I should have gave a percentage too.
I mean, I just that's all I'm interested in, so that's I kind of needed at that.
Right.
But yeah,
What,
one of the things I just don't want to do is do the stupid trading course or something like that because really, like anyone can learn online. It's not that hard.
most of the information is already out there,
Yeah,
and
like there's no point making a course just to get money from for no reason. Just sell people out if they do bad because you
yeah,
can't guarantee anyone anything.
it's just your desire to learn and your willingness to spend the time, right, of
Yeah, yeah.
learning. Yeah, that's what it's all. That's what I realized about the stocks. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not like you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna put in $200, you're gonna become a millionaire overnight.
Yeah.
No, it might happen in 10, 20 years, but it's gonna take a long time. But you
Mm-hmm.
still got to put in the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely for me, I right now I'm just in Vanguard ETFs as well. I just put like $20 in every single week, not pretty small, whatever. And then
Right.
like I should, if I keep on doing it, then I will be multimillionaire by 60. So I'll be fine.
Awesome. That's the goal, right? As long as you get there.
Yeah. I mean, also, I try to go for like 1% every single day on my TD account, which if I keep that up, which I've had a 1% day every single day for the past 4 months without breaking it. I should, if I keep it up, then I could be a millionaire at 30.
Damn. See?
But
Damn. I'm telling you, you got your math correct.
that, I
Well,
mean, yeah, that's the only thing I'm good at. I don't even know how I'm being able to speak right now.
I'm
That's
struggling
also
to
why.
find my words too. Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. That's another reason why I wanted to do podcasts, because I was like, the only way I'm gonna learn to talk to people is by talking to people. And my
Mhm.
only opportunity to do so is by doing podcasts, because I really don't want to
Yeah,
go do a job where I have to go talk to people. Because
yeah,
if I do that job, that's gonna be it. The job. It's not gonna be
yeah, yeah.
something I want to do.
Hmm. Yeah, my business partner was the one that forced me to go on the podcast because um, I'm I actually am a very non-social person. I didn't really talk until I was in sixth grade. Um, I mean, never really had too many friends until like probably this year when I started uh, becoming more social or whatever. Never would have thought I would do TikTok at all, and I never thought I was ever gonna put my voice in a video. Never would have thought I would have put my face in a video or anything because I don't like talking.
That's
It's
me
hard,
too.
and I stutter and have
Right.
no social skills.
Well, you're doing great. You're doing a lot better than me because I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering and stumbling my words everywhere. So I do it all the time. Well, and also you got to thank your partner for me though for accepting to do this because
Yes.
I was like, I want
Yeah.
to talk to somebody that actually does it. I want to see their process. I want to see what
Yeah.
app they use and that good jazz. And yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, dude. Where'd you go? You're gone. There you are.
Sorry.
I thought you were gone. I was like, oh, he left. Uh, so what's next for you? I mean, I know you're already working on this, but you must have something else trying to do with
Yeah.
your TikTok or YouTube or what?
Yeah. I think I started blowing up and I started doing the like testing business side hustles. I tried like probably 9 different YouTuber side hustles. Only 2 of them have really worked, but that's also because I'm just testing based off of what they're saying on the YouTube video.
Mhm.
But I have other things that I do. I do promotions, obviously, for my TikTok. I'm sponsored by a couple companies right now.
Awesome.
And then I'm also I do affiliate marketing, and I just started a drop shipping business that like is super low key right now. Um, it's going to be the next drop shipping business. I definitely can see it. It's already made me like over $800 this week.
Nice. So, well, when you drop your course, let me know. I'll sign up.
I don't know. I'll just do it for free. I'll just tell everyone for free. I don't really
Well,
care.
you're already doing it, but was it you the one that tried the pressure washing too? Because I was watching videos. I don't know if it was you.
Um,
Did
I
you?
did do pressure washing, but I don't think that I did that video. But my business partner, I did do that video actually.
I think it's you who I saw because I saw a few doing that, and I was like, that's a great idea. And
Yeah, I had a video. It was like, oh, if you have 5K, then tell me which business side hustle you would do. I think I did have a pressure washing video in there.
but
Yeah.
how? But do you remember how you did? How'd you do?
Oh, well, have a client tomorrow actually, but I mean, I get like probably 1 to 2 sales every week. Probably $200 if I get one sale. Takes me about 5 hours, so it's good work. Definitely have made a lot of mistakes, like leaving the pressure washer outside. Definitely don't recommend doing that. It got stolen, and it was $600 to
Oh,
replace. I just bought it, so
damn.
definitely don't do that. But
That,
yeah, like starting small, building it up. Like I started with like a really crappy one that I had to fix every single day. Like I'm not really good at fixing things, but I've because I'm not really good with my hands. Like I've been raised to use my hands because my dad does construction. He owns a business by himself.
that's what I do.
Um, yeah, so yeah, construction's awesome. Like I wish I could be like the cognitive thinker that could do that kind of stuff, but it just yeah, I'm too perfectionist on that kind of stuff, so I don't
Yeah,
know what looks good or not.
yeah. You know what they told me when I was trying to be perfect, when I was trying to get the measurements perfect? They told me
What
they told me you're not building a piano, man. Keep going. Yeah, so if you're like a half an inch, quarter inch, like they're fine with it, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I used to work at a about 3 months ago. This is actually what inspired me to do like social media. I started social media 3 months ago, uh, but before that, I worked at a steakhouse
Okay.
in Florida. Very nice steakhouse, and I worked there for about a year and a half. And my boss or my manager did not really like me at all. She hated that she thought I was fake because I was nice and timid. Like I didn't talk that much, just did my
Uh,
job. And the one thing that pissed her off was that I did everything with like to the best of my ability, I guess.
oh,
And
okay.
I
I mean,
also would help out others, and I would get in trouble for helping other people.
well, like you're not supposed to do the best thing, the best job to your ability, right? Like, what were you supposed to be
I
doing?
guess. I guess, especially when it's a super fancy restaurant. They don't want perfect, I guess.
Right. Yeah. I get. I
But
mean,
yeah,
I guess for some people that becomes their life, that the job, and
mm-hmm.
I like to think that between the ages of 22 and 25, that's my job was like, yeah, this is what's gonna get me out. I'll just get a better position here and I'll get more money and I'll be able to do more. Nah,
Hmm.
it doesn't work that way. I realized that it doesn't work that way. It took me a long time, but I like to think that I was on time on realizing that it's not the only way. And it really rubs me the wrong way when I hear family members telling my cousins or people that I know telling their kids like, "Oh, it's the only way." And I don't even want to get in their business, so that's why I just keep my mouth shut, because I'm like, okay, well, I mean,
Yeah.
for you it's the only way, but I know it's not the only way. Like even like as small as my kids are, since they were like, I want to say 7, 8 years old. My oldest, he's 9 now.
Hmm.
I've been showing him like stuff like what I've been learning from like stocks and stuff like that. And I actually
Uh-huh.
got him to read what was that book? Uh, Rich Dad Poor
Rich Dad
Dad,
Poor Dad.
but the kid version. It's called Rich Kid Smart Kid. They have a kid
Oh.
version for that. So I got him that book, and he read it, and to now he's only read it once, the whole book, and
Hmm.
up to now, up to today, he still quotes some stuff from that book when I'm talking to him about money, and
Smart kid.
I'm trying to get him smarter because I still am, but I'm still a really dumb person. But I was a really dumb kid more than I am now. But
Hmm.
yeah, so I'm trying to make smart little people here because I was never taught that side of economics at all
Yeah.
whatsoever. So I don't want to blame my parents, but I was not good with money at all whatsoever.
Yeah. It's a
And
thing when you grow up. Like it's something you have to learn when you're growing up, unless you do it yourself. But
yeah, and
that's just kind of how I was, I guess.
and in my case, I had to do it on myself on my own, But it's all right. I'm not complaining about it. I am complaining about that they didn't teach me how to manage my finances better. But as an adult,
Yeah.
it became my responsibility to learn,
Hmm.
and which I like to think that I'm on my way to learning. I don't like to say I've
Oh, for
learned
sure.
because there's always room for growth.
For sure. I'm one of the things I've realized as I've been talking to you is that one of the skills of a very successful person is listening, and that's like a very hard thing to see nowadays. Is for sure. Like
Hmm.
um, definitely nowadays, like everyone thinks that they know everything, don't seek for help, and that's where they struggle, and that's like where they fall
Yeah,
for sure.
and
And I can tell obviously from you that you're a very good listener, and that's great. I would thought, yeah.
you know what? This comes from like because I was never like I said, that's why I wanted to do something with my life because every time when you know how I told you that when I would go to work I would be like, oh, if I get a better position I'll get more money and I'll be better. I'll be
Hmm.
my life will be better, but obviously it's not that way. Like we said, when I was in that mindset, it was so hard because the job sucked.
Yeah.
And now I don't see work that way. I don't see it at all that way. So every time I go to work, it doesn't suck at all like it used to, because
Yeah.
I like to think that my mind changed. So now money. I mean, I don't want to say money doesn't matter because it sure as hell helps. So
Yeah.
now, but it doesn't. I don't. I'm not too worried about. I do worry, but I'm not too worried about getting fired. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
if I get fired, it'll just push me to dive more into what I'm already doing. So
Exactly.
yeah. So right now I'm hoping. I'm hoping the work comes to stop. I'm hoping, but I'm not. Like I said,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I would feel bad for all those people that work there for also to lose their jobs. But if it comes down to it, like I know I'll be all right because I have a different mindset now, and I feel like I'm a go getter, and I think I changed the point of what you were saying, right? I did
Yeah.
completely because I forgot what I was saying.
No, no, you were
Oh, you were
telling me
saying
about
about me
you.
being a good listener. Oh, and
Yeah.
I would never pay attention to what people would say. It would always be my own way or the highway. That was it for me. And then I started listening to podcasts, and that's when when like I would listen to Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz. I listen to Bad Friends, Your Mom's House, all those. I listen to them, and a lot of their conversations when they're talking about the way they process is the way they process things. They talk about how they listen before they talk or stuff like that. That's what got me motivated to try to turn my way into that way too, because I saw it in them and I was like, oh, I guess they're doing this, and obviously they're professionals at doing it, but they're humans like you and I, and if they're doing it, I know I can do something with this, because there's a lot of people doing it. A lot of people that have that shouldn't be here have a big voice, and they're making a lot of things happen for their life just doing this. And if they're doing it, why can't I? You know, so
I'm sorry. Can I get like 1 second? I need to get a charger.
Yes.
Sorry.
No worries. So I think I lost my train of thought what I was trying to say. But what I was trying to say was that I like to think that I became a better listener now that I'm doing podcasts. And I know that I will get better at it. That's what I was trying to say. So we'll give Seth a minute for him to get his charger. Where'd my cursor go? There it is. And that being said.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry.
No worries, man. No worries.
I'm in my new office and I haven't put the outlets in it yet.
Don't tell me you already moved by yourself. Did you already get your own place?
No. I just got a new house. My parents built them themselves.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you're gonna make me feel worse right now if you already got your own place.
Never. No.
I'm just kidding.
Can't do that.
No, I wouldn't feel worse. I would actually be happy for you if you did. If you've already accomplished that. Like, look.
That'd be crazy.
I know, but have you noticed how crazy the market is, though? I don't know if you pay attention to that part.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you pay attention to the real estate part of the market.
I sometimes do. I definitely read a lot about it. It's just really it's definitely different for my my ears.
Right. Yeah. You can only focus on so much at a time, right?
Yeah, I'm already all over the place right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
Oh, what I was trying to tell you that I've been actually thinking a lot about doing the power wash thingy, the one that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
What is that called again?
Pressure washing.
Pressure washing. Yes, I've been really thinking about that. I already have something going on though, and that's been pretty successful so far. It's not a business at a big scale. It's only like, if it's making me any money, it's making me like an extra $300 a month.
Oh, what is that?
So my kids last year got rabbits, and they got them for free. It was a guy that he didn't want them no more. He offered them to my kids. I told him take him. I'll make him a cage. So I made him a cage, and I've been selling rabbits, and that's been pretty successful for me. Like I said, it's not at a big scale, but it's just small numbers. And now that I'm gonna put this out there, I don't know if I should be putting it in my taxes, but because it was.
Oh yeah, don't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I've only started it this year though. This is like actually my 4th month doing it, I want to say.
Sorry, I have to move now because, gosh, I don't have a charger long enough.
Oh, okay, no worries. I'm just trying to fill in the silence. That's why I'm just keep talking.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, that's awesome though. That you're so young and your mind is already like searching these things. I have a cousin that just graduated, and I don't know, man. He wants to be I'm not gonna say what he wants to be. I'll say it. I'll tell you in another conversation, probably off the air. I just don't want to share that much information. But yeah, like I was telling you, it rubs me the wrong way when family members that like he's your age actually, and he's looking into the world of employment.
Hmm.
So he's looking to become a police officer. That's what he's looking to do. But I've asked
Okay.
him, have you paid attention to what's going on right now? How that how that's being treated for some? And he says he has, but he still wants to do it. But that's not what I'm happy that he wants to help the community. That's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
When you become an officer, a police officer, what is that? A service. I'm happy that he wants to service his community. But what I don't find appealing is that he wants to enter the workforce when
Yeah.
today nowadays, like we're talking about exactly this, right? Today is so easy to make money in doing anything else other than work.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
and he thinks that that's the way that he's gonna get his life better. But I mean, who am I to say that that's not the way that he's gonna get his life better either way, you know? But I just
Yeah.
don't like the fact that you're gonna have to be waking up and having to show up to a job.
Yeah.
And I showed him the forex, I showed him the stocks tradings, and he's just not into it. So
Really.
you know, I mean, he's your age, so I see his mindset that he has, and his mindset is okay. I'm gonna get a job and be successful at it, which there's nothing wrong with it, right? But
Yeah.
there's still that you're gonna have to be depending on that job. If that job
Hmm.
shuts down tomorrow, then there goes your pay.
Yeah.
And with what you're doing, if the market falls, there's still a way to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
yeah, it's crazy the way it's crazy to see two different mindsets. And when did you already graduate or are you still in school?
I'm a 11th grader.
You what?
I'm 17.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just turned 17. I'm 11th grade.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Well, he
Yeah.
he just graduated this year. He's still 17. That's why I said that
Oh yeah. Yeah.
he went in a little earlier. So okay,
Oh okay.
you're almost there. You're almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and it's I'm just happy that you're already in a different set of mind, and you're putting yourself in a better position for the future, you know, and you're
Yeah.
bettering yourself.
Yeah. I one of the things to better ourselves is like definitely reading. I read a ton of books about investing. This is probably one of my favorites. Intelligent Investor, obviously. Um, but yeah, I have one of my goals for the end of senior year is to fill up my whole entire back thing full of books that I've read. Right now, I'm currently reading Atomic Habits. Definitely recommend that. Best book ever for getting your goals and being a successful person.
Which one was the book again?
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
Yes,
Oh,
best
okay.
book ever.
Who's the writer? Do you know by
Um,
heart? If you don't know by heart, that's okay. Oh, okay, it's available.
it's James Clare.
James Clear. Okay,
Yeah, this.
Atomic Habits. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to those books that you're naming. I'm gonna have to dive into those because, like I said, I have to get back on the books. I know it helped me broaden my mind because when I started reading is when I actually was like, okay, I'm gonna do the podcast. Okay, I'm gonna start trading stocks. Okay, I'm gonna start doing this. That's when I was like, I'm gonna start doing something different. And obviously,
Yeah,
I know that if I start reading now and I'm already doing this, it'll just bump me up to the next level, whatever that may be. You
yeah,
know.
for sure.
So you were trying to
Um,
tell me earlier, and I think I cut you off. Are you working on a YouTube or with your TikTok?
uh, what was that?
You I think you were trying to tell me earlier that when I asked you what's in the future for you, YouTube or TikTok or
Oh, okay. So, what's in the future for me? So, I definitely want to grow on TikTok for sure.
okay.
I'll definitely stay on TikTok for probably my life if I can, I guess, if it doesn't get shut down by China or something.
I hope
Um,
not.
I definitely want to be a part of some of the big groups, like definitely an NFT marketplace, like which I'm kind of already doing right now.
Awesome.
I definitely want to be a part of like kind of like what you're doing with like podcasts, but not like on YouTube instead, like instead of like on a podcast. I want to probably write a book.
Well, now I'm on YouTube. I already jumped into YouTube.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes. So I'm like, all right, I might as well. I didn't want to put this because I have a radio face. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I don't know if you know what that is, a radio face.
No,
I'm when you sound good on the radio only, but not on TV. You don't look good on TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your voice does sound good. I bet you mine sounds like a little girl.
Who? Wait, what? Wait, what? Who sounds like a little girl?
No, me. I was saying.
Oh no, man! You're good. You sound fine, man. No. No.
Especially without the mic or whatever.
No, you're good. I'm just messing, man. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing dumb shit out there.
But yeah, I definitely want to write a book. That's one of my life goals is to definitely write a book.
Okay.
Another one of my goals is like I could see my future as having a job. I really would like to have a job, like a side job that will either be like a service job or I don't really care, a paid job. Mm-hmm. But then also like I really want to do charity projects. I really love helping people, and that's like one of my motivations for definitely starting everything I've ever done. And being motivated to do everything I do is to definitely provide back to everyone here. And that's like one of my quotes on my board or on my that I made. It's by Muhammad Ali. It's, service to others is the rent you pay for your place here on earth.
Oh, okay.
For sure, my favorite quote.
What was the name again? Can you repeat that?
Muhammad Ali.
That's the name of the book?
Oh, no. It's just a quote.
Oh, it's a quote. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about a book. I apologize.
Oh, no.
Can you repeat the quote? Because I was focusing on the name of the book. I didn't even hear.
Yeah. So it's service to others is the rent you pay for your place here on earth.
Yeah. And do you know how good you feel when you help others?
Yes.
It feels awesome. I'm not much of a helper. Like the way I see it is, okay, I'm not being an asshole or anything. But the way I see it is I have to be able to help myself first, and then I can help others. And right now I'm in no way, shape, or form to help anybody else. So and like I said, doing this and doing the stocks and everything else that I'm doing, like it's putting me in a better position, And I want to be helpful, and it's awesome that you brought that up because that gives me ideas as well, Because I would have never even been like, okay, out of my own thought, been like, oh, I could do charity. But now that you say that, it's like, okay, I do want to help, but I can't help because I can't even help myself yet. So how can I help in the future? And that what you just mentioned is a great idea for me that I would like to implement. But in the future, like I said, because can't help myself right now. Yeah.
No, I totally understand that. That's I just give for free right now because I don't have like buttloads of money just sitting around. Everything, all my money is like different places, different businesses, everything.
Yeah, but you're also putting yourself in a position where all your rewards will come later if you put in the time.
Yeah, I have I just paid for an LLC the last month or something. That was awesome. Finally that was a big accomplishment for myself.
Cool. Yeah, man. Well, it was fun doing this, man. I appreciate your time, dude. And I want to stay in contact with you. So when you write your book, I want to read it too. And just keep helping you out the way I can, because this would be the only way I can help you out right now. And if you brought your book, I would definitely buy it, because I like to pick more at your brain, because you're a smart dude, man. You're a really smart dude at such a young age, already having goals. And me at 17, all I was thinking was about drinking and partying and smoking weed and doing all that good jazz. That in the end turned out to be not that great, because I'm not in the best position today, but I'm certainly working at it. And, I sound like I'm complaining about it, but I'm not. I'm just filling in time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. No, I thank you very much for accepting to do this, and I like to keep in contact with you. And if you ever do your YouTube channel, or you do a podcast or whatever you decide to do, come back on and let's share it. And I don't have much listeners, but the ones I do, they hopefully go listen to you as well, because you are a smart dude. Like I said, you're really smart. Like, just by knowing your age and knowing what you're doing, and I keep repeating it myself. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. It was really fun talking with you as well.
Definitely, and like I said, hey, I'm gonna bug you in the future for another conversation if you don't mind.
Of course.
For sure. Let's get better at talking together, because I was stumbling everywhere right now.
Oh no, I was way worse probably. I'm doing it right now. Stumbling all over.
You're good, man. And like I said, man, thank you very much. I appreciate your time, dude. And can you please send me your all your links and your email so I can add you to my contacts too? And the links are for the description on the podcast, please.
Okay.
All right, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, you too.
Thank you. Well, what did I tell you? What did I say? I said what I said, and I will say it again. He is a smart, really, really smart dude, and I wish I would have been that smart, you know? I wish I was that smart. And that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. But here we go with that's gonna be it for today, and I want to thank each and every one of you that listen to me and my dumb stuff that I say, and all the ones that I have had a conversation with me, and excuse my gym coach mouth. And I appreciate your time. Deuces.